Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is Saturday, September 13th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Sorry, still allergies. Like I said, probably going to have them till December. Takes forever for them to go away. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We are going to use the Fearless Familiars deck. It's J. Edward Neal, ShadowArtFinds.com. We haven't used this deck in forever, and last night I was like, I think I'm going to put it out and cleanse it, because we need to use it. We need some cats in our lives. So, meanwhile, I just see a squirrel running across the yard. All right. Hilarious. We got 1 on the table, 2 on the table, 4 on the table. Okay, hold on. You know, I like to try and get them in order. Okay. Interesting. 5 on the table. Ooh, these cards were waiting to tell a story. Let me tell you, they're like flipping out of here. We got 5. Let's do 2 more shuffles. I just got back from my neighbor Alan's birthday party, where they feed me friggin' seafood boil, fried rice, pasta, fettuccine, stew, beef stew, chicken marsala, all kinds of stuff. And Ava, his wife, she's Filipino, she made this Filipino like soda. Y'all? It was amazing. I brought some home. And then I was leaving. She's like, oh, you'll come back for more later? And I looked at her and said, you'll make me a plate, right? Oh, man. They're hilarious. She is the sweetest, nicest lady. She is the best. Sometimes she makes me lumpia, and she has Alan bring it over. They're so sweet. We got 7 on the table with bottom of the deck. I think they think that I don't eat. I'm on my strict diet or whatever because of my working out, my walking, and watching my calories and stuff. So I think I just ate like 2,000 calories. So I just blew my diet, but that's fine. The food was amazing. All right, we got 7 with bottom of the deck. We got illumination. And sorry for my hair. I know I look like an 80s throwback to like a workout queen or king, but yeah, I gotta take a shower. I was cleaning the house this morning and moving stuff around and doing all kinds of stuff. And yeah, sorry. We'll start again. Illumination. Elusive. The Secret. The Herald. We've got the Witch. Curiosity. And bottom of the deck, the Elder. Interesting. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates, doesn't matter. Sorry, I gotta train. There we go. A little more stability there for the mic. So somebody's with the Herald here. Somebody is bringing in some type of secret to someone. Like whatever this conversation is, whatever takes place, whatever is discussed, Something is going to be illuminated. Something that someone else had probably been wondering about, thinking about, like why haven't I heard about this, or why hasn't somebody said something about this, that, or the other. Like now something is going to be like discovered. And I'm just going to say it. Whoever finds out the information, I'm just going to call them the witch, okay? This is the person that tells the witch whatever they have to tell them, all right? But there's this elder personality over here. Maybe a parent, a grandparent, just somebody. They could be like, it could be somebody like a year older. You know what I mean? Like a month older. It just gives the impression of someone that's like a little bit older than whoever this witch is. There's curiosity there. So I think whatever this secret is, whatever is discussed in this meeting between this herald and this witch, is about the fact that someone is interested in them. Like someone has questions, or someone has something to say, or someone wants to know something. You know, it just gives that vibe of like so and so is watching you, just so you know. And this is why, or this is, I think, why. Oh, my hands are so itchy. And this herald, this whoever this herald is, could be telling this witch about this elder watching them, curious about them. Whoever this elder is, they don't want them to know. And there's some kind of anger there, because I'm looking at all this wed, like Elma Fudd. I'm looking at all this red, and it's like somebody's angry. Whoever this elder person is, they're angry for whatever reason. Sorry. I literally was just fine until I came in here. I'm telling you, it's because the window's open. It's the allergies. Because I wasn't snarfing alone like this at Alan and Ava's. I was just fine. And while this might be some information that this witch didn't know with the elusive card, I'm also looking at this elusive card. Whoever this elder is that watches them, that's curious about them, they think that this witch stands apart. Something about like this cat's in this like doorway or box or whatever, right? Like they're set apart. Whoever this witch is, like they set they set themselves apart. Like they're not like other people. Like they follow their own drummer, right? This would be like, you know, when you're like a kid and you're in school and your teacher asks you, well, what's your favorite color? And you say red, and then every other person says red, this witch would be like, "No, I like green." And then all the kids would look at them like, "You're supposed to say red. Aren't we supposed to say red?" Because everybody just said red after the first kid. Not, you know what I mean? It's kind of like when you still don't know your own self, your own personality, but whoever this witch is, like they know themselves. So they stand apart because they don't give a shit, right? Kind of okay, kind of like how I apologize for my hair, like how my hair looks, but at the end of the day, I mean, I came on camera. I don't give a shit. I apologize to be nice. Like, hey, sorry about my shitty hair, but like, do I really care? No, at the end of the day, I don't care. The hair is what it is. Okay, that's okay. So when you look at this Herald card, you see like this moon phase here. But I'm looking at it and I'm seeing a mirror. Okay. This Herald is going to try and take kind of gave me a weird feeling when I started doing that. This Herald is going to try and like take pictures of this witch. Because with the mirror, like I'm looking at this moon and to me it looks like a mirror. And I'm thinking like, okay, they're going to hold up a mirror to get a look at this witch. But no, it's almost like it's like this elder wants a good look at them. Almost like candidly, like okay, let's just say this witch is on social media, right? They have an Instagram, okay? They post on there like twice a week, right? This elder finds out about it. They start stalking their page, looking at their page. But it's not enough for them. So whoever this herald is, they're going to take some candid photos of this witch. So it doesn't mean like they're going to take, oh, okay, yeah, like I was apologizing for my hair, right? Like it looks kind of funky, but then I said I don't really give a shit. This herald is going to take candid photos of this witch, just doing whatever, doing dishes, feeding the cat, cleaning the gutters. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to take some candid photos to give to this elder. This elder they just want some visuals of them. They just want to see them like in their own environment. Like, what do they do on the daily kind of thing? Like, let's say this person lives in a condo on ground level and they leave their bathroom blinds up. And let's say the herald gets a photo of them putting on face cream at night or something. You know what I mean? Like, just like that kind of stuff. I know that sounds creepy, but I'm just saying, like, or like, if the witch goes out to take garbage out, like I put out my garbage on Wednesday for Thursday. So like that would be like somebody standing out there taking a photo of me putting out my trash cans. Like that's interesting. But the elder, whoever they are, they just want to see them in their daily life. If this witch is only posting, like 2 posts a week on Instagram or whatever, they just want to know more about them. Like, what are they doing? What do they got going on? Like, how do they spend their time? That's it. They don't care. They're curious. They want to know. They want to know. When you look at this cat, like they're looking at this half moon, quarter moon, whatever the hell that is. There's stars up there, like this cat's like, "Oh, what's going on up there? Like what happens up there? Why does that look like that? And how come that's not down here?" And you know, like this elder, whoever they are, It's just a very inquisitive energy in regards to this specific person. Okay, I'm gonna say this, okay? This witch card, when you look at this cat on this witch card, and then you see these different phases of the moon, okay? Whoever this is someone that, and I'm not saying this like in a bad way, because like we're all human, we all have our peccadillos, right? Like we all have our own little idiosyncrasies, right? Whoever this witch is, they have kind of like three faces, okay? Like these three phases of the moon. This witch has three faces, okay? And that, again, that's not to be negative. We all have, yeah, yeah. I lost my shit this morning because I fed the cats and everything seemed fine. I cleaned up the bowls and everything. I was making my breakfast. I ate my breakfast. I got up really early this morning, did affirmations and stuff. It was raining, so I couldn't go for my walk right away. So I did stuff around the house, and I did like 2 loads of laundry, and I finally folded my load of laundry from last week, that I had put off. And I was just doing some stuff, and I went to walk through the living room, and my doorway is there, and I have like my little rug there with my shoes and stuff. And I walk, and then I turn kind of back, and it's even though it's storming and stuff in the morning, like the room is lit with light, it's not dark in there. And I look down, and it looks like there's some kind of like barf, like one of the cats threw up, but not like a lot, just like a little bit, because it was almost like it was just smeared on the floor. And I like flipped the fuck out. I was like, where the did this come from? Like I didn't even hear anything. Like I was listening to YouTube, I was making breakfast, I was putzing around doing stuff, going back and forth, and I never saw it there, and I didn't see a cat there. I'm like, where the hell did this come from? I'm like, you mother truckers. like, like how? Why? And it literally must have just been like a little speck of, somebody like, because I think when I stepped, I think I probably walked through it more than once. Like it smeared on the floor, but like I picked it up in a heartbeat. It's not like, I was just so mad. I was like, what the fuck is this? That's one of my faces. When my cats throw up everywhere, that's my face. I'm telling you, that's one of my faces. The good, the bad, the ugly, right? I always talk about it. Well, not always, but enough. For a long time now. It's a movie, If you're not old enough to know that, go watch it. It's a Clint Eastwood movie. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It's probably one of the best movies he's ever been in. Also, Unforgiven is one of the good ones. Yeah. Gran Torino was one of my favorites, one of his newer movies, but like when he's older, I actually like that one. Was he in Million Dollar Baby, or did he just direct that? Like, I wasn't really a fan. I don't know, I wasn't a fan of that. Anywho. It's kind of funny though too, because I'm just gonna say this. I think I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let this go, because I'm not really seeing anything else. But I think when whoever this herald figure is, tells whoever this witch figure is, hey, this elder is interested in you. Hey, they watch you on social media. Hey, they, for some reason, are really taken by you. Whatever the case, right? Because it's not giving like stalker hate vibes. It's not giving like, I want to hide you in my basement or anything like that. And when I said that there's anger here. I think it's just whoever this elder is, the anger is there because they feel like they can't come towards this witch. I think is part of what that anger is. Anywho, when this herald figure tells this witch figure about the elder, there's going to be curiosity on the witch's side. The witch is going to be like, what do you mean so and so is interested in me? Like, why don't they just say something? Like, why do they, like, what do you mean you took pictures of me putting out my trash and you gave it to them? Like, why would you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be this energy of like, now they're going to be curious about them. And I'm not going to lie, like, it gives off like love vibes. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be somebody that finds someone finding another person fascinating. But it definitely could be love. And I think it's funny because it kind of gives off like, okay, I know I've used this before, but not in this way. Sleepless in Seattle with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. She starts kind of like stalking Tom Hanks and his son because she hears the son talk about his mom that passed away and his dad who needs to date because his dad is lonely. And then she writes a letter to the kid, and the kid likes the letter, and he tries to tell it to the dad. But then the dad was like, But then he read the letter, and then he liked the letter from Annie. And it's kind of like that, like watching someone from afar and not realizing the other person that you're watching is watching you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, oh, okay. Really? Yeah. Kind of reminds me of my work situation with the guy at work. And it's funny because I've told you guys before, like, I will catch him watching me, and I just don't understand, like, why he watches me if he's not going to, if he's not going to say anything. Like, if you're not going to talk to me, if we're not going to have an adult conversation about what happened and about your feelings, because I told you my feelings, but we're not going to talk about anything, then why do you feel the need to watch me? And the funny thing is I was not watching him at all. Now I feel like I'm watching him because now I still see him watching me, and I don't understand. I don't understand it. And it feels like kid games. It feels like Hunger Games, but kid games. Like it feels ridiculous to me. All because he can't have an adult conversation. Then he could just go about his business and quit watching me. It would make sense, right? But that's kind of what this reminds me of. It reminds me of like someone watching someone finding out that someone watches them, and now they're watching them. And both of them feeling like the other is set apart from them. Like, I can't reach out to you, or I can't talk to you. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Like, it's hitting too close to home. it's hitting. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Take how it resonates for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I'll talk to you all later. Oh, just a reminder, affirmations on Sunday. Probably no collective or tarot collective in the evening unless for some reason I feel compelled to do something, but probably not. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.